Senior 7 vitamins for strong legs and no cramps. Life after 60. Today, have you ever been jolted out of a peaceful sleep in the middle of the night? Your legs suddenly locked in pain, toes curled, calf rock hard, and all you can do is wait for it to pass. Or maybe you've noticed that walking, bending, or even getting out of a chair has become harder lately. Not because you're out of shape, but because your muscles feel stiff and unpredictable. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of older adults suffer from painful leg cramps, muscle fatigue, and reduced mobility, and most chalk it up to just aging. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be this way. What if I told you that a few simple changes to your diet could help relax your muscles, improve blood circulation, and stop cramps before they even start? In today's video, we're revealing the top 3 superfoods every senior should be eating to stay cramp-free, strong, and mobile. These aren't exotic ingredients or hard-to-find supplements. They're real affordable foods backed by science foods you can start using today to support your body from the inside out. So, stay with me until the end because you don't want to miss these life-changing nutrition tips. Before we dive in, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Drop a comment below and feel free to share your story or ask a question. And while you're here, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Turn on notifications. That way you'll never miss a health-boosting tip right here from Health 365, your go-to source for wellness after 60. Now, let's get into it. Superfood number 1, eggs. A nutrient powerhouse for muscle support. Among all the foods that support muscle health, eggs stand out as one of the most complete and effective options available. They're inexpensive, easy to prepare, and packed with essential nutrients that specifically support muscle strength, nerve function, and overall recovery. But what makes eggs so special for leg cramps? Let's break it down. Complete protein that rebuilds and protects muscle tissue. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a process known as sarcopenia. By the time you hit 60, you may be losing 3 to 5% of your muscle mass each decade unless you intervene. This muscle loss doesn't just affect strength, it also contributes to leg instability, joint pain, and yes, nighttime cramps. One large egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of high-quality complete protein. That means it delivers all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to repair damaged tissue, rebuild muscle fibers, and support recovery after even mild activity. Unlike plant-based proteins that are incomplete or harder to absorb, egg protein is nearly perfect in its biological value. Rich in vitamin D, a key nutrient for muscle control. Did you know that low vitamin D is one of the most common and overlooked causes of leg cramps in older adults? Vitamin D isn't just for bones. It's essential for muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and calcium absorption. Without enough vitamin D, your muscles don't respond properly. They become weaker, slower to relax, and more prone to cramping. The yolk of an egg is one of the few natural dietary sources of vitamin D. Adding just 1 to 2 eggs a day to your diet can help replenish this vital nutrient, especially if you don't get much sun exposure. B vitamins and choline supporting energy, focus, and nerve function. Eggs also provide a powerful blend of B vitamins, including B2 riboflavin, B6 pyridoxine, B12 cobalamin. These nutrients help convert food into energy, support nerve health, and improve muscle communication, making them essential for leg strength and stamina. And don't forget choline. This lesser-known nutrient is crucial for brain and nerve function, muscle movement, and cellular repair. Many older adults don't get enough choline from their diet, but one large egg contains roughly 150 milliliters, about 27% of your daily needs. Real-life impact: how eggs help reduce leg cramps. Let's bring this to life with an example. I once worked with a 67-year-old man named Richard who struggled with chronic leg cramps at night. He tried stretching, he tried hydration, he even tried prescription medication. Nothing worked until we adjusted his breakfast routine. He began eating 2 boiled eggs, a slice of whole grain toast, and a side of sautéed spinach. More on that later. Within 2 weeks, his cramps reduced by half. By week 4, they were almost completely gone. Why? Because his body was finally getting complete protein, vitamin D, and choline, the exact nutrients his muscles needed to recover and function smoothly. Bottom line, eggs are a simple, powerful way to support muscle health. After 60, to recap, eggs help rebuild muscle with complete protein, prevent cramps with vitamin D, improve nerve communication with B vitamins and choline. How to use them: boiled for breakfast, scrambled with veggies, added to a salad or sandwich, or mixed into a smoothie for an extra protein boost. Aim for 1-2 eggs per day unless your doctor advises otherwise. They're simple, they're affordable, and they're powerful. Now what's next? We just explored how eggs provide vital nutrients like vitamin D and protein to support muscle function and prevent painful leg cramps. But there's another layer to this story, one that connects directly to your nervous system. Because cramps aren't just about muscles. They often begin with the nerves that control them. Let's talk about how eggs help protect those critical nerve pathways, especially in older adults. Nerve health, the hidden key to preventing leg cramps. Many people don't realize that muscle cramps are often triggered by faulty nerve signals, not just tired muscles. When your vitamin B12 levels are low, those nerve signals become impaired. Instead of sending clean instructions for your muscles to contract and relax, the messages get jumbled, delayed, or misfired. What does that lead to? Muscle spasms, sudden cramping, tingling sensations, numbness, and in more serious cases, neuropathy, which is common in diabetics and older adults. Eggs to the rescue: B12 and choline, a powerful nerve-supporting combo. So where do eggs fit in? Eggs provide both vitamin B12 and choline, two nutrients that work together to protect the myelin sheath, the insulation around your nerves that ensures smooth signal transmission, enhance communication between your nerves and muscles, prevent neuropathy-related cramps by reducing nerve misfires, support both brain function and muscular coordination. And the best part, eggs deliver this support in a form that's easy to absorb, digest, and enjoy, especially for older adults. Why older adults are especially vulnerable to B12 deficiency. Let's take a closer look at why seniors are more prone to B12-related cramping and nerve issues. As we age, our bodies go through natural changes that affect how well we absorb nutrients. In particular, stomach acid production decreases, which is critical for B12 absorption from food. Common medications like metformin for diabetes or acid reflux drugs like omeprazole can deplete B12 levels over time. Seniors may eat less animal-based foods due to digestive sensitivity, dietary restrictions, or personal preferences. The result, a silent B12 deficiency that can lead to frequent leg cramps, muscle weakness, burning or tingling sensations in the limbs, numbness or balance issues, and even anemia, which reduces oxygen flow to muscles and makes cramps more likely. Eggs as a senior-friendly B12 solution. While red meat and fish are excellent sources of B12, not everyone wants to or can eat them regularly. That's where eggs come in. They're easier to digest than many cuts of meat, making them ideal for seniors with sensitive stomachs. They provide a moderate fat, high nutrient alternative to processed meats. For vegetarians who eat dairy but avoid meat, eggs are one of the best natural sources of B12 available. They also offer additional vitamins and complete protein, helping to support both nerve and muscle repair. In short, eggs are a well-rounded, accessible option to help older adults maintain healthy B12 levels and reduce cramp-inducing deficiencies. How many eggs per week should seniors eat? One of the most common questions I hear is, how many eggs can I safely eat without affecting my cholesterol? Here's what the latest research shows. According to studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition and endorsed by the American Heart Association, for most healthy older adults, 6 to 7 eggs per week is considered safe. Regular egg consumption does not significantly impact cholesterol levels in healthy seniors. In fact, replacing processed meats like sausage or bacon with eggs can support heart health. If you already have high cholesterol or a diagnosed heart condition, it's always wise to consult your doctor. But for the majority of seniors, moderate egg intake is not only safe, it's beneficial. Can eggs help with nighttime leg cramps? Absolutely. Here's how. At night, when your body enters its repair and recovery mode, your muscles and nerves rely on essential nutrients to relax properly, restore balance, and maintain coordinated communication. If those nutrients, especially B12, vitamin D, and complete protein, are missing, the result can be sudden cramping, spasms that wake you from sleep, a restless night, and sore legs the next morning. By adding 1 to 2 eggs per day to your diet, particularly in the evening, or as part of a balanced dinner, you can feed your muscles and nerves exactly what they need to prevent cramping overnight. Support better sleep quality by calming the nervous system. Promote neuromuscular recovery so you wake up refreshed and pain-free. Final takeaway from page 2. Don't underestimate the power of a simple egg. Let's summarize what we've uncovered in this section. Eggs are one of the most effective, affordable, and accessible foods for preventing leg cramps in older adults. They deliver complete protein to repair muscles, vitamin D to support calcium absorption and muscle contractions, vitamin B12 and choline to maintain nerve health and communication. Seniors are more prone to nutrient deficiencies that lead to cramping. Eggs help fill in those gaps. And yes, they can play a significant role in reducing nocturnal leg cramps, improving sleep, and boosting overall quality of life. So we now understand how eggs, with their rich supply of protein, vitamin D, and B12, play a powerful role in reducing nighttime leg cramps by supporting both muscle and nerve function. But eggs aren't the only superfood in this story. Up next is one of the most accessible, affordable, and effective sources of muscle-supporting minerals, and it's likely sitting in your kitchen right now. Let's talk about bananas. Superfood number 2, bananas. The potassium-rich muscle protector. Leg cramps, especially at night, are often the result of poor muscle recovery, electrolyte imbalances, and nerve dysfunction. That's why potassium is so important, especially for seniors. Potassium is an essential mineral that plays 3 major roles. It regulates muscle contractions, supports nerve signaling, and helps maintain fluid balance in the body. When potassium levels drop too low, a condition known as hypokalemia, the muscles can become unstable, overly reactive, and prone to painful spasms. What happens when potassium is too low? Low potassium throws off the electrical signals between nerves and muscles. This can cause sudden cramping, muscle stiffness, involuntary contractions, a feeling of weakness or trembling in the legs, and even difficulty walking or standing steadily. When nerve communication is disrupted, muscles can contract without warning and not relax properly afterward. In short, your body starts misfiring, and your legs pay the price. Why bananas are one of nature's best remedies. Bananas are one of the richest natural sources of potassium. One medium banana contains roughly 420 milliliters of potassium, which is about 12% of the recommended daily intake. That makes bananas a simple, portable, and effective way to replenish potassium, regulate healthy muscle activity, improve nerve-muscle coordination, and reduce dehydration-related cramps. For seniors, eating 1 to 2 bananas per day can dramatically reduce the frequency and intensity of muscle cramps, especially at night. Why are older adults more vulnerable to potassium deficiency? As we age, our bodies undergo subtle but significant changes that make it harder to maintain healthy mineral levels. Seniors are particularly prone to low potassium due to reduced appetite or inconsistent meals, poor dietary intake, especially from processed or low-fiber foods, side effects from medications, especially diuretics used for blood pressure, excessive sweating during hot weather or exercise, chronic dehydration, which becomes more common with age. All of these factors can contribute to an imbalance in electrolytes, particularly potassium, and increase the likelihood of painful muscle cramps. How bananas help restore balance. Bananas don't just provide potassium. They also contain vitamin B6, which supports nerve communication, magnesium in small amounts, which aids in muscle relaxation, carbohydrates for quick energy, helpful before or after walking or light exercise. They're easy to chew, gentle on the stomach, and convenient to take on the go. Bananas help keep your cells hydrated, your nerves calm, and your muscles firing properly, all of which are essential to staying cramp-free. Potassium, magnesium, and muscle function, the trio that works together. We've talked about potassium, but let's not overlook magnesium, another mineral that works alongside potassium to support muscle health. While potassium is responsible for helping muscles contract, magnesium helps them relax. Here's how magnesium supports muscle and nerve function, reduces muscle excitability, helping prevent sudden cramps, regulates calcium and potassium balance, ensuring your muscles receive the right signals, supports ATP production, your body's energy source for all muscle movement, helps calm the nervous system, reducing twitching and overactivity. Unfortunately, magnesium deficiency is also common in seniors, especially those taking certain medications or experiencing chronic stress. So while bananas are best known for potassium, they also support broader mineral balance that helps your muscles function like they're meant to. Practical tips: how to make bananas a cramp-fighting part of your day. Here are a few easy ways to include bananas in your daily routine. Add sliced banana to oatmeal or Greek yogurt in the morning. Blend a banana into your smoothie with spinach and almond butter. Eat one as a mid-afternoon snack with a handful of nuts. Mash a banana onto whole grain toast with a drizzle of honey and cinnamon. Freeze banana slices and blend into a nice cream for a healthy dessert. Aim for 1 to 2 bananas per day, depending on your diet and activity level. If you're diabetic or watching sugar intake, pair bananas with fiber-rich foods like oats or seeds or healthy fats like peanut butter to slow sugar absorption. In summary, bananas are more than just a snack. Let's review why bananas belong on your grocery list if you're trying to prevent cramps naturally. Rich in potassium, balances muscle contractions, supports nerve signaling and reduces cramping, helps maintain fluid balance and prevent dehydration, contains vitamin B6 and magnesium for full body coordination, gentle, natural, and perfect for seniors with sensitive digestion. They're affordable, delicious, and incredibly effective at supporting muscle and nerve health. So we've already covered how bananas can restore potassium, hydrate your muscles, and reduce cramping frequency. But there's more to this humble fruit than meets the eye, especially when it comes to magnesium and vitamin B6, two often overlooked nutrients that make a major difference for seniors dealing with tightness spasms and fatigue. Let's go deeper into what's really happening inside your body and how bananas help bring it back into balance. Magnesium in bananas, your body's natural muscle relaxant. Each banana contains around 32 milligallons of magnesium, a mineral that plays a key role in relaxing tight muscles, regulating neuromuscular signals, preventing nighttime spasms and cramps. While 32 milligallons may not sound like much on its own, when combined with other magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, or even whole grains, bananas become a powerful piece of the electrolyte puzzle. Unfortunately, many seniors aren't getting enough magnesium. Age-related digestive changes and common medications like diuretics or acid blockers can interfere with how well the body absorbs and retains magnesium. And when magnesium runs low, muscles stay tense, nerves misfire, and leg cramps become more frequent, especially at night. Why nocturnal leg cramps happen and how bananas help. Nocturnal leg cramps are those sharp, sudden spasms that jolt you awake in the middle of the night. They're more than just inconvenient. They disrupt your sleep, affect your next day's energy, and can cause lingering pain for hours. These nighttime cramps are often linked to electrolyte imbalances, especially low potassium or magnesium, poor circulation, mild dehydration, or even nerve-related dysfunction. Bananas help address all 4 of these issues by providing potassium for muscle contraction and nerve balance, magnesium for muscle relaxation, natural sugars and water, content for hydration support. Eating a banana 1 to 2 hours before bed may help. Relax tight muscles, support healthy electrolyte balance, reduce cramp intensity, and promote more restful, uninterrupted sleep. What about vitamin B6? Here's something many people overlook. Bananas are also a great source of vitamin B6, a nutrient that's critical for nervous system health, muscle recovery after physical activity, reducing inflammation in muscle tissue, supporting red blood cell production, which ensures oxygen delivery to your muscles. Each medium banana provides about 0.4 milligallons of vitamin B6, which is close to 30% of the recommended daily intake for seniors. That's a big deal. Why vitamin B6 is so important for seniors. Low B6 levels can contribute to increased muscle cramping, tingling, and nerve pain, especially in the legs or feet, chronic fatigue or muscle weakness, slower healing after activity, and reduced energy due to poor oxygen delivery. A 2018 clinical study found that older adults with low B6 intake experienced more frequent leg cramps and nerve-related spasms, especially those with poor sleep or low physical activity. Bananas provide a natural source of B6 that's easy to digest. One of the best things about bananas, they're soft, portable, and easy on the stomach, perfect for older adults who may struggle with appetite or digestion. And because bananas combine B6, potassium, magnesium, natural sugars, and hydration-supporting carbohydrates, they offer a full body benefit, not just muscle relief. They help improve nerve signaling, reduce inflammation, increase red blood cell production, restore fluid balance, and improve overall muscle responsiveness. Hydration plus electrolytes allows smooth muscle function. Muscle cramps aren't just about missing minerals. They're often about imbalance between hydration and electrolyte levels. Bananas help with both. They contain natural sugars and water which support hydration. They assist in balancing sodium and potassium, two minerals that must work in harmony for muscles to contract and relax smoothly. For seniors, this is especially important. With age, the thirst reflex weakens and many older adults drink less water, making dehydration an easy trap. Even mild dehydration can increase cramping, weaken muscles, and strain the cardiovascular system. So next time you feel a cramp coming on or simply want to prevent one, don't just reach for water. Pair it with a banana. How to incorporate bananas into your daily routine. Here are a few easy senior-friendly ways to enjoy bananas. Morning smoothie blend. 1 banana with spinach, almond milk, and a scoop of protein. With breakfast slice over oatmeal or whole grain toast with nut butter. As a snack pair with a small handful of walnuts or almonds. Before bed, eat half a banana with warm chamomile tea. As a treat, freeze banana slices and blend into healthy nice cream. Aim for 1 to 2 bananas per day depending on your dietary needs and how active you are. If you have diabetes or are watching your sugar intake, pair your banana with fiber or healthy fats like peanut butter or chia seeds to help stabilize blood sugar. In summary, why bananas belong in every senior's diet. Bananas are one of the simplest and most powerful foods to help prevent muscle cramps, support nerve and muscle communication, maintain hydration and fluid balance, boost energy and recovery, and promote restful sleep. They're easy to eat, easy to digest, and easy to make a daily habit. So we now know that bananas are an excellent source of potassium and magnesium, and they can play a powerful role in relaxing your muscles, supporting nerve health, and reducing nighttime leg cramps. But for bananas to do their job properly, there's one more factor that can't be ignored: hydration. Let's talk about how water works hand in hand with these nutrients and then move on to another superfood that often gets overlooked: why hydration and bananas work better together. While bananas are rich in muscle-supporting electrolytes, they don't work in isolation. If your cramps are due to dehydration, no amount of bananas will fix the issue unless you're also drinking enough water. That's because proper fluid balance is essential for nerve communication, muscle contraction and relaxation, and maintaining electrolyte stability. Without enough water in your system, even the best nutrition won't get delivered to your muscles efficiently. How much water should seniors drink? For most older adults, the recommendation is at least 6 to 8 glasses of water per day, about 1.5 to 2 liters, depending on body size, climate, and activity level. Tip drinking water with a banana or alongside coconut water, which contains additional electrolytes like sodium and potassium, can help your body absorb and use those nutrients more effectively. Proper hydration doesn't just keep you comfortable. It prevents dehydration-related cramps, improves digestion, and enhances overall circulation, especially important for seniors. How many bananas should seniors eat per day to prevent leg cramps? That depends on your individual health, but here are some general guidelines. Banana per day is usually enough for most seniors to maintain proper potassium and magnesium levels for basic muscle health. 2 bananas per day may be beneficial for seniors who experience frequent or severe muscle cramps, particularly if they're also dealing with low mineral intake or dehydration. However, bananas are high in natural sugars, so for seniors with diabetes or blood sugar concerns, moderation is key. Pair bananas with high-fiber foods like oats, whole grains, or chia seeds. Healthy fats like nuts or nut butter. This combination slows down digestion and prevents blood sugar spikes, allowing you to enjoy the benefits of bananas without worry. Recap what to do if you're struggling with cramps. If you're a senior dealing with leg cramps, especially at night, try this simple daily strategy. Eat 1 banana per day. Drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water. Pair bananas with fiber or protein, and stay consistent with your routine. With time, this combo can improve muscle function, reduce cramp frequency, and support healthier nerves, better hydration, and smoother movement overall. Now let's take it one step further. Superfood number 3: nuts and seeds. The muscle recovery powerhouse. You've probably heard that leafy greens and bananas are high in magnesium and potassium. But there's another category of foods that packs just as powerful a punch: nuts and seeds. These tiny nutritional powerhouses are loaded with magnesium, potassium, healthy fats, and plant-based protein. Together, these nutrients support muscle relaxation, improve circulation, electrolyte balance, and even inflammation control, which is critical for seniors with aching joints or stiff muscles. Why magnesium matters and why so many seniors aren't getting enough. Magnesium helps calm muscle contractions, reduce overexcitability of the nerves, promote better sleep and relaxation, and regulate calcium and potassium balance in your cells. Here's the challenge. Studies show that most older adults are not getting enough magnesium from their diet. This is due to lower food intake, poor appetite, digestive changes that limit nutrient absorption, or medications that deplete magnesium over time like diuretics. The best magnesium-rich nuts and seeds per 1 oz serving food: magnesium mg% of daily value pumpkin seeds, 168 milligrams 40%, almonds, 77 milligrams 20%, cashews, 74 milligrams 19%. As you can see, just one small handful of nuts a day can help restore your magnesium levels, support smooth muscle movement, reduce the intensity and frequency of cramps, and keep your muscles and nerves working together as they should. Practical ways to add more nuts and seeds to your diet. Here are some easy, senior-friendly ways to enjoy these foods. Add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed or chia seed to oatmeal or yogurt. Snack on a small handful of almonds or cashews in the afternoon. Sprinkle pumpkin seeds onto soups, salads, or roasted veggies. Blend walnuts into your smoothie for added texture and omega-3s. Just be mindful of portions. Nuts are calorie-dense. 1 to 2 ounces a day is plenty to get the full benefit without overdoing it. Why this matters. Muscle cramps don't happen in isolation. They're often a signal from your body telling you it needs more minerals, better hydration, and consistent care. Bananas and water provide a solid foundation. Nuts and seeds take your recovery and resilience to the next level. So far, we've seen how bananas and hydration can work wonders when it comes to restoring electrolyte balance and preventing muscle cramps. But if you're serious about long-term relief, especially if you deal with regular cramps after activity or at night, there's another category of foods you shouldn't ignore: nuts and seeds. These nutrient-packed powerhouses may be small in size, but they deliver a massive impact when it comes to muscle recovery, circulation, and inflammation control. Superfood number 3, nuts and seeds. The recovery team your muscles deserve. When we think of potassium and magnesium, fruits and leafy greens often come to mind first. But what many people don't realize is that nuts and seeds are also excellent sources of both these essential electrolytes. Let's break it down by potassium content per 1 oz 28 grams. Pistachios, 290 mg. Almonds, 200 mg. Cashews, 160 mg. That's already a significant boost toward your daily needs, especially for older adults who may not be absorbing or retaining minerals as efficiently as they once did. And here's the key point. Electrolytes like magnesium and potassium are lost through sweat, especially during physical activity, hot weather, or even mild dehydration. For seniors, that means restoring these minerals becomes critical, not just for muscle comfort, but for overall strength and mobility. Why nuts and seeds are a top choice for electrolyte recovery. What makes them so effective? Nuts and seeds are high in both magnesium and potassium, which are vital for smooth muscle contractions and recovery. Contain healthy fats that support inflammation control and overall tissue repair. Deliver plant-based protein that helps repair muscle fibers after activity. For seniors who experience cramps after walking, gardening, or any physical movement, a small handful of nuts or a sprinkle of seeds in meals can replenish lost minerals, soothe muscle soreness, and help muscles stay cramp-free and flexible. Healthy fats, more than just a heart booster. Let's not overlook one of the biggest benefits of nuts and seeds: their fat content. Now, we're not talking about the bad kind of fat. We're talking about omega-3 fatty acids, found in walnuts and flax seeds, monounsaturated fats, found in almonds and cashews. These fats support blood flow, ensuring muscles get a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients. Reduce muscle inflammation, which can make movement easier and reduce soreness. Improve circulation, helping prevent the kind of poor blood flow that often leads to cramps at night. For seniors who find themselves tossing and turning because of leg pain or tightness, this kind of nutritional support is a game changer. Can nuts and seeds help reduce inflammation? Yes, and this is one of their most powerful benefits. Chronic inflammation can damage muscle tissue, delay recovery, and make older adults more prone to frequent cramps, soreness, or even arthritis flare-ups. Nuts and seeds combat inflammation through antioxidants, which reduce oxidative stress in muscle cells. Polyphenols, plant compounds that lower inflammatory markers. Natural anti-inflammatory fats, which protect soft tissue and joints. So what does this mean practically? By adding walnuts, flax seeds, and almonds into your diet, you're not just preventing cramps, you're supporting long-term muscle health and making movement more comfortable day after day. Who can benefit most? This approach is especially helpful for seniors with arthritis or chronic muscle pain, those who feel sore after light exercise or daily tasks, adults recovering from injury who need gentle support for tissue repair. Adding a variety of nuts and seeds into the week can help relieve discomfort naturally without relying solely on medication. How to add more nuts and seeds to your diet. Here are a few simple ways to start. Add pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds to your morning cereal or salad. Snack on a small handful of almonds or pistachios between meals. Blend chia or flax seeds into smoothies for extra fiber and omega-3s. Use nut butters like almond or cashew butter on whole grain toast. Make your own trail mix with a mix of walnuts, cashews, raisins, and pumpkin seeds. A small serving, about 1 to 2 ounces per day, is usually enough to provide cramp-fighting benefits without adding excess calories. Be mindful if you have allergies or specific dietary concerns, but for most people, nuts and seeds are a safe, easy addition to support daily muscle health. In summary, why nuts and seeds belong in every senior's anti-cramp toolkit. Let's review what makes them so effective. High in magnesium and potassium, two of the most important minerals for preventing cramps, provide healthy fats to improve circulation and reduce inflammation, contain plant-based protein to assist with muscle repair and recovery, rich in antioxidants that lower chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, improve blood flow, especially critical for overnight muscle relaxation. From a nutritional standpoint, nuts and seeds are one of the most complete natural defenses against leg cramps, especially for seniors who want to stay active, mobile, and pain-free. Now that we've explored how nuts and seeds can boost magnesium, support circulation, and reduce inflammation, let's take a closer look at which specific ones offer the best muscle-protecting benefits and how much you really need to eat each day to see a difference. The best nuts and seeds for preventing leg cramps. Not all nuts and seeds are created equal. Some stand out for their especially high levels of magnesium, potassium, protein, and healthy fats, the key nutrients your muscles rely on to function smoothly and stay cramp-free. Let's break down some of the top performers and what makes each one unique. Best nuts and seeds for muscle health. Per 1 ounce serving pumpkin seeds, 160 odd milligrams magnesium, the single highest magnesium content per ounce. Excellent for calming muscle excitability and preventing nighttime cramps. Almonds, 77 milligrams magnesium, 200 milligrams potassium. A powerful dual source of both magnesium and potassium, supports muscle recovery and smooth nerve communication. Pistachios, 290 milligrams potassium, one of the best plant-based sources of potassium available. Helps regulate muscle contractions and fluid balance. Cashews, 74 milligrams magnesium, rich in magnesium and monounsaturated fats, which improve circulation, ideal for promoting blood flow and reducing the risk of spasms. Walnuts, packed with omega-3 fatty acids which lower inflammation and support muscle repair, especially helpful for seniors with chronic muscle soreness or arthritis. Each nut or seed brings its own unique contribution. That's why, for best results, seniors should aim to consume a variety, not just one type across the week. How many nuts and seeds should seniors eat each day? It's a good question and one that's easy to get wrong. While nuts and seeds are incredibly nutrient-dense, they're also calorie-dense, which means portion control is key. Recommended daily intake. A small handful of nuts, about 1 ounce per day. That's roughly 20 almonds. 15 cashews or a mix, or 2 tablespoons of seeds, such as flax seeds, chia seeds, or pumpkin seeds. This amount is enough to restore key minerals, gentle on the digestive system, and easy to maintain as part of a daily wellness habit. Overeating. Large quantities of nuts can lead to weight gain or digestive discomfort, so staying within the recommended range is ideal. When's the best time to eat nuts and seeds for muscle health? Timing matters more than you might think. Let's look at the 3 most effective times to include nuts and seeds in your routine. With meals helps improve nutrient absorption, supports electrolyte balance when paired with fruits, vegetables, or grains, provides sustained energy throughout the day. Try adding almonds or chopped walnuts to oatmeal or sprinkle pumpkin seeds onto a salad. 2. After exercise replenishes lost magnesium and potassium from sweat, helps reduce muscle inflammation and restore balance. A great time to combine with a banana or hydrating smoothie. A post-workout snack of pistachios and a banana can deliver exactly what your muscles need to recover. 3. Before bed can reduce nighttime leg cramps by keeping muscles relaxed. Healthy fats and magnesium support calm nerves and restful sleep. Try a small serving of chia seed pudding or a few cashews with warm milk an hour before bed. Why this routine works for seniors. As we age, our mineral absorption declines. Hydration levels drop. Circulatory efficiency weakens. This creates the perfect storm for cramps, restless legs, and nighttime wake-ups caused by pain or tightness. By adding just a small amount of nuts and seeds each day, especially in the right combinations and at the right times, you can keep electrolyte levels balanced, reduce muscle tightness and inflammation, and support deeper, more restorative sleep. Final recap for this section. Let's quickly summarize what we've covered. Nuts and seeds are rich in magnesium, potassium, and healthy fats, which support smooth muscle function. The top 5 for seniors include pumpkin seeds, almonds, pistachios, cashews, walnuts. The ideal serving is about 1 ounce of nuts or 2 tablespoons of seeds per day. Best times to eat them: with meals, after physical activity, before bedtime. When used consistently, this small habit can yield major improvements in muscle performance and cramp prevention without relying on supplements or medications. So now you know, adding a small handful of nuts or seeds to your day can go a long way in preventing muscle cramps, especially when combined with other superfoods like bananas and eggs. But like any healthy habit, there are a few important details to get right if you want to see the full benefits without unwanted side effects. Let's wrap things up by addressing the key considerations to keep in mind and how to apply everything you've learned starting today. The benefits are real, but balance is key. Nuts and seeds are loaded with nutrients that support muscle recovery, magnesium and potassium to balance electrolytes, protein to rebuild damaged muscle tissue, healthy fats to improve circulation and reduce inflammation. But while they're incredibly beneficial, they're also dense in calories and fiber, which means portion control and quality matter. Let's explore the most common concerns and how to avoid them. 1. High calorie content. Nuts and seeds pack a nutritional punch, but they also pack calories. 1 ounce of almonds, about 23 nuts, contains around 160-170 calories. Cashews, walnuts, and pistachios are in the same range. If eaten in large amounts, they can contribute to weight gain, especially for seniors who are less physically active. Solution: stick to 1 ounce per day or 2 tablespoons of seeds. This gives you all the benefits without tipping your daily calorie goals. 2. Salted or processed varieties. Many store-bought nuts are coated in salt sugar or oil to enhance flavor. While tasty, these additives can backfire, especially for seniors managing blood pressure, hydration, or kidney health. Too much sodium contributes to dehydration, raises blood pressure, and actually increases your risk of cramping, undoing the benefits of the nutrients inside. Solution: choose unsalted raw or dry roasted options. They're just as satisfying and much better for your long-term health. 3. Allergies and sensitivities. Some people, especially older adults, may discover they have mild or severe nut allergies they didn't notice earlier in life. Symptoms can range from bloating and digestive discomfort to more serious reactions. Others may struggle with the fiber content, which can lead to gas bloating or upset stomach, particularly in people with sensitive digestion. Solution: if nuts cause discomfort, try smaller portions or soak them overnight to improve digestibility. Consider alternative magnesium and potassium sources such as spinach, avocados, legumes like lentils or beans, whole grains like quinoa. The goal is to support your body, not irritate it. A simple daily routine for cramp-free muscles. Here's what a cramp-fighting day might look like. Breakfast: scrambled eggs with spinach, a slice of whole grain toast, a banana on the side. Lunch or snack: a small handful of almonds or walnuts mixed into a salad or eaten on their own. Hydration: at least 6 to 8 glasses of water throughout the day, coconut water or herbal tea as gentle hydration alternatives. Before bed, a light snack like Greek yogurt with chia seeds or a small banana and a few cashews to calm your muscles overnight. When done consistently, this routine can reduce nighttime cramps, improve sleep, boost mobility, and support long-term nerve and muscle health. A final word of encouragement: if you've been struggling with leg cramps, whether they come on suddenly during the day or wake you up at night, you're not alone. But here's the good news: the power to improve is already on your plate. You don't need expensive treatments or complicated routines, just real food, real hydration, and real consistency. Start small. Swap salty nuts for raw ones. Have a banana with your oatmeal. Add an egg to your breakfast. Drink more water than you think you need. These little changes may feel minor, but over time they become the foundation of a body that moves, better rests easier, and feels stronger. What to do next? If this video gave you something useful, maybe a new idea, a better understanding, or just that nudge you've been needing, here's how you can help us continue making meaningful content. Tap the like button. It helps more seniors like you discover practical health tips that truly make a difference. Leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, your personal experiences, or any questions you still have. What's helped with your leg cramps? What foods work best for you? And don't forget to subscribe to Life After 60 today and turn on notifications so you never miss out on weekly insights for living stronger, longer, and healthier, one small step at a time. Because the journey to better health after 60 isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. It's about choosing what nourishes you body and mind. And it's about treating yourself with the same care you've always given to others. So here's your reminder: you're not too late, you're not too old, and you're not alone. This is Life After 60 today, and your next chapter, it starts now. We'll see you in the next video.